Sam, hello. Ugh. It's so early in the morning for me. Heck yeah, it is. It's 6 a.m.
Welcome back, Commander.
Verity can answer in various different ways, using a different term to help you cope with the answer that you clearly don't like. In other words, I will humor you.
You got it. Like 6:30 early. That is why there is no camera, because my face is sad.
You are pledged to Aisling Duval.
All
You have
systems
served for over
prepared.
92 and a half weeks and are at rank 1 with no accumulated merits. You are near Squeaky DL-WD2-3764A4, in the Squeaky DL-WD2-3764 system. Draconi Spatial has touched down on Squeaky DL-WD2-3764A4. Coordinates are 51.53 degrees latitude, 92.78 degrees longitude. 4 biological surface signals and 17 geological surface signals detected.
Yeah, ship has lots of sass. Like, big sass. But it's okay. Alright, sweet. Bro, the shitfest that is work is not a fun time, let me tell you that. But we're making by with what we got.
Buggy away.
Oh gosh. This is difficult. Okay, I give up on that one. Bro. QQ. Gotta love it. Leave it to the crazy peeps, right? Yeah, I mean, they're talking about shutting us down again. Just because nobody gives a shit over here. Which, to be honest, I'm okay with. Because people be crazy. I mean, that's also fair. But I guess if you gotta do what you gotta do.
Buggy standing by for recovery.
That's also fair. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I'd rather us just get this shit over with, though, to be honest.
SRB docked.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. It does suck, though.
Lift off.
Up, up, up.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, they started passing it around over here. But then again, like you said, if it's mutated, it's not gonna help.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Jump to Super Cruise.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, okay. And say, I know whenever they have a vaccine, it's meant towards a certain strain, so I guess it depends on how it's mutated. If it's just mutated on how fast it carries around, that's not an issue. I just wanted to make sure it didn't do something different. 'Cause that would be a bad time. Also, I put Christmas lights in my ship. We got that, and then over to the left we got our little tuber since we found our first bio stuff today, or yesterday. We got the little tubers. Yeah, at this point we can only hope. Gotta wait and see. Yeah, we got some Christmas lights. We've got my lights over to the right for the radio sidewinder. Over to the left, we've got our power play 2. It's not bad.
Left Super Cruise in the vicinity of planet Squeaky DL-WD2-3764884. Glide initiated. Warning. Squeaky DL-WD2-376484 is a medium gravity world at 2 Quarnies.
2 Quarnies? I know what a Sentimo is. Quarnies? Bro, the Monster Cat stuff is good. I've been on Spotify, they have like the new weekly playlist, and that's been my jam at work lately. Ah, fair. If I get one of these scanned, please. I would hate to land to do this. Yo, the gravity is pulling me every which way, though. Come on. Oh, come on. What if I stick my nose up against the ground? Okay. No. Down. There we go. Did I get it? Yes. Okay, cool. This is a high gravity planet, so it's hard to do anything here. Ah, fair. Well, that's not bad. Oh yeah, that's right.
Enter Super Cruise.
That's fair. That's fair. Spotify can be a bit much sometimes. I absolutely love it, but that's me. It's me. That's also fair. I don't blame you there. Most of the time I am, but low-key I can be a bit bougie depending on what it is. Like, a good example is my computer. I spend way too much on that. I collect a lot of watches. Spend way too much on that. I've stopped. I've stopped. I used to buy way too many. Too expensive of a hobby.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained.
Navigation
Draconian Spatial is in transit to discreetly eval-WD2-9063 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Engaging exit protocols.
38 jumps until arrival. Fuel reserves at 89%.
Scanning now. Fuel scoping.
13 bodies remain to be scanned in this system. Refuel.
Fair. Fair. I feel that. I feel that a lot, actually. I need to go, like, a grocery shopping and get that sorted, like, personally. Food and books. Mine right now would be food and car parts. Because my car is doing the struggle sometimes.
Planet 4 is an extraordinary icy body with an unusually elliptical orbit, an unusually high mass at 8.2 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of well over 14,000 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of nearly 1,500 Kelvin.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my dude. But I needed to get to work.
Planet 6 is an extraordinary icy body with an incredibly oblong orbit, an extremely high mass at over 10.5 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of just over 15,000 kilometers, and a pristine icy ring. Planet 8 is a remarkable icy body with an extremely high mass at just over 10 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of well over 14,500 kilometers, and a pristine icy ring. Planet 7 is remarkable, with an incredibly high mass at over 17 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of well over 16,500 kilometers, and a pristine icy ring.
That's true. Thankfully, my car is pretty good on gas if I drive it correctly. But on the flip side, it only takes the premium gas, so pros and cons.
Planet 5 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine icy ring. Planet 3 is notable, with a pristine metal-rich ring. This body has high levels of arsenic. Body 3B has high levels of germanium.
System scan complete.
Body 1 is a good candidate for mapping.
Bet. Pretty close to that star there. Bro, I feel that. There's no hate. You do what you want.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Did we not get it? 89%, really? Bro. Better luck next time.
Mapping is finished.
Surface
Efficiency
scan
bonus granted.
complete.
Planet 1 is a medium gravity metal rich body. I am detecting high levels of active iron lava flows. The super thin atmosphere is composed of silicate vapors with an average surface temperature of 1474 Kelvin. You have mapped all interesting bodies.
Next system en route.
Right.
Ah, fair. Well, in that case, you could just kind of do your thing.
Frameshift drive
No hate.
charging.
Destination confirmed.
Readying for system
Draconic
check
spaceship
now.
is heading to the Screaky EL-WD2-1765 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel reserves now at 90% capacity.
Acknowledged. Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Nice and easy.
Draconic spaceship is now at maximum fuel capacity.
Ooh, that does sound super chill.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained.
Vectors.
Draconic spaceship is heading to the Screaky FL-WD2-5662 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Thanks, my dude. I love my beluga dolphin. How you doing?
Fuel levels at 89%.
Affirmative. Fuel scooping.
8 bodies remain to be scanned. Refueled.
I'm trying to think if I like this ship kit or not. I like the little winglets on the back. But I kind of want to make the front wing bigger. I don't know. I go back and forth with the ship kit on the ship. Geo signals on a 1.24. Hey, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it.
Planet 7 is remarkable, with an extremely high mass at 6.8 times Earth's and an incredibly large radius of nearly 10,500 kilometers.
Oh yeah. I say it's pretty good. It tweaks a little bit. It's not bad though. You're right.
Planet 8 is an exceptional icy body with an incredibly large radius of over 14,000 kilometers, an extremely high surface temperature of nearly 596 Kelvin, and pristine rocky and metal-rich rings. Planet 6 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
You like little fins? Bet. Little fins stay then. Helps me glide through space. Like the space whale I am.
Body 6 is a recommended candidate for mapping.
Alright, body 6 it is. Right. The orca is the medium version. So beluga is the biggest, orca's medium, dolphin is the smallest. The orca may be longer, but it's small and skinny. Looks like a sea cucumber. HMC. Terraformable HMC, I bet you. 6 probes, 7 probes. Okay. We got this.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 6 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Sensors detect low levels of active iron magma flows near the surface. Most prevalent in the crushing atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 808 Kelvin. You have mapped all interesting bodies.
Next system en route.
System destination locked.
Engage jump.
As you wish.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jump in progress. Draconi Spatial is heading to the Screepy EQ-WD2-4473 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Fuel levels now at 90%.
Scanning now.
Which planets are best for scanning? Earth-like worlds are definitely the best. Terraformable, high metal contents are really good. Water worlds are really good. Those are the three that I recommend. Bro, Sam, I saw that. It was actually kind of interesting. Yeah. I don't know if this scanned. I'm gonna pop another. Yeah, we're good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully that helps you out.
Destination confirmed. Draconi Spatial is heading to the Screepy EQ-WD2-3465 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Jump range in this is about 50. I want to say it's like 48, 47, something along those lines. Nothing too crazy.
You have 34 jumps until arrival.
But then again, when you're exploring, you don't want to jump very far unless you have like a destination in mind. You don't want to miss a bunch of stuff.
1 out of 8 bodies has been scanned in this system. Maximum fuel.
What is the jump range on this ship? Yeah, 48.62. 45 is average, with all the fuel and everything. Oh yeah, you're completely fine there. I think they say anything over 35 is what you need. Obviously, the higher you go, the better, but anything over that is mandatory, so you're good.
Planet 6 is a notable icy body with an unusually high radius of over 11,500 kilometers and an extremely high surface temperature of well over 562 Kelvin. Planet 1 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
Nice.
Planet 7 is notable, with an unusually high radius of over 11,500 kilometers and an incredibly high surface temperature of nearly 416 Kelvin. Planet 2 is a notable water world with terraformable conditions and abundant liquid water at the surface.
Ooh, terraformable water world. Bro, it's sweet.
Bodies 1 and 2 are good candidates to map.
Yeah, gotta love water worlds. Yeah, they don't have any of that stuff for Xbox, unfortunately. PC has a bunch of mods that you can add on, which is so nice. You're not wrong, Sam. You're not wrong.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alright, 77. Yikes. Be a bit tricky. Let's
You're
shoot one.
welcome, of course.
Shoot one there. And then shoot one over there. Bro, you're not wrong there. Not wrong at all.
Mapping is now finished. Planet 1 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. I detect high numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. The crushing atmosphere is composed mainly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 1173 Kelvin.
Oof.
Body 2 is also a recommended mapping candidate.
Gotta love Super Cruise Assist. Bro, I need to add more fun commands. Oops, I double fired. That's unfortunate.
Surface scanned by 50%.
What's the cup? Like if somebody donates or follows or something like that, it drops little bits in it. That's what the cup's for.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet
It's like a
Two
tip
in
cup.
gravity terraformable water world. This planet has low levels of active iron lava flows. Most prevalent in the dense atmosphere is ammonia with an average surface temperature of 344 Kelvin. All bodies of interest are now mapped.
Next system en route.
Next system en route.
Bits are basically the exact same thing as basically just donating money. It's just you do it directly through Twitch's platform instead of using a third-party site if you don't trust third-party sites. That cup is literally just for animation, so like whether it's used directly through Twitch, whether it's not, whether somebody follows, something like that. That's what that little cup's for. It's just a little animation, so people get enjoyable out of that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Draconi Spatial is traveling to the Screepy AF-Z5367 system. This is your first visit to this system.
E.
Fuel tanks are at 90% capacity.
Ooh, blue boy.
Acknowledged. Fuel scooping.
T Tauri Star 1 is uncommon and notable, relative to similar class TTST Tauri stars, with an unusually high average density. 5 bodies remain to be scanned.
Fuel
Refueling.
scooping complete. Planet 6 is a remarkable high metal content world with an incredibly high mass at over 20.5 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of over 13,500 kilometers, and an unusually high surface temperature of over 2,000 Kelvin.
Oof. It's hot.
Planet Tua is a notable rocky body with an incredibly large radius of over 2,500 kilometers and an extremely high gravity of 0.36 times Earth's. Body Tua contains large deposits of tellurium.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed.
Entry guidance
Draconi Station is heading to the Screepy BP-HB14-. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Fuel tanks are now at 89%.
Scanning now.
Bro, all the connections.
One body remains to be scanned.
Gotta love how everything pairs to each other.
Draconi spatial is now fully refueled.
Easy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress. Draconi spatial is en route to the Screeky OR-RC6-
Jumping to light speed.
This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected. Scanning now. Fuel scooping.
One body remains to be scanned.
Refueling complete.
Alright, slow her down.
Planet 1 is interesting, with an incredibly elliptical and incredibly inclined orbit and an unusually high mass at over 435 times Earth's.
Bro, I love pegboard. It's not exactly lo-fi, but...
Jump in progress. Draconi spatial is in transit to the Screeky GQ-WD2-398 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now. Fuel scooping.
One body remains to be scanned. Refueling.
Complete.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did say that. That's right. I found this new playlist and it helps me go to sleep, but it's also wonderful for exploration. And it's like this. Well, it's what you're listening to now, but it's like this space ambience, and it's pretty chill. I enjoy it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress. Draconi Spatio is in transit to the squeaky
Frameshift drive
FB-WD2
engaging.
This is your first visit to the system.
Key systems are at optimal levels, ready for exit.
29 jumps until arrival.
Scanning now.
This star is remarkable, with a high rate of rotation at 7.5 days, lower than average density and high brilliance. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light. Draconi Spatio is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bro, the Skyrim one's really good. I do enjoy that one. And some Celtic ambient music. I can get behind that.
Destination confirmed. Draconi Spatio is traveling to the squeaky BF-BD221 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel reserves at 90%, Commander.
Scanning now.
Starbeat is uncommon and remarkable, with an unusually young age of 58 million years, higher than average surface temperature and extremely high luminosity. As you can see, it emits a blue-white light. T Tauri star C is uncommon and exceptional, with an unusually high solar mass at 1.3 times Sols, an unusually high solar radius at 1.3 times Sols, and an unusually high surface temperature. One body remains to be scanned. Fuel at maximum. T Tauri star D is uncommon and remarkable, with an unusually high solar mass at 1.3 times Sols, an unusually high solar radius at 1.3 times Sols, and an unusually high surface temperature. Planet ABCD1 is a remarkable high metal content world with an incredibly elliptical and incredibly inclined orbit, an unusually high mass at 6 times Earth's, and an unusually high radius of over 10,000 kilometers.
Let's go take a look at Star C. So what we can do is something like this.
Drop to normal space.
Interesting. Duduk. Sounds interesting for sure. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Telemetry of
Jumping to next system.
Recoding spatial is en route to the 3KOQE-WD2-48 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols. As you wish. System scan complete. Fuel scoping.
Fuel at maximum.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that makes sense. Bro, I actually enjoyed that movie as a kid.
Telemetry obtained.
Entry guidance
Recoding spatial is
computation
en route to the
complete.
3KOQE-WD2-934 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel tanks at 90%.
But that gives me an idea of what it actually
As you
sounds like,
wish.
for sure.
Fuel scoping.
1 out of 9 bodies has been scanned. Fuel at maximum.
Complete.
It was enjoyable as a kid, for sure.
Planet 3 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions. Planet 4 is a notable water world with potential for terraforming and abundant liquid water at the surface.
Nice, another terraformable water world. I'll gladly take that.
Moon 4 is notable, with an unusually high radius of over 2,500 kilometers. Bodies 3 and 4 are recommended mapping candidates.
Now that sounds interesting too. Bro, I always love listening to different types of music that you wouldn't normally listen to because it's a different perspective on what can be considered music and things along those lines. Alright. HMC Terraformable. Seven probes.
Surface scanned by 50%.
86. Well, that's close.
Mapping is now complete.
Truth.
Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 3 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. This planet has low numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. The crushing atmosphere is composed mainly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 777 Kelvin. Body 4 is also a recommended mapping candidate.
Alright, over to body 4. Alright, let's see how close we get this time.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Ah, so close.
Mapping is now finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 4 is a medium-gravity terraformable water world. I detect high levels of active silicate lava flows. Most prevalent in the thick atmosphere is ammonia with an average surface temperature of 329 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Engage jump.
Alright then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Telemetry obtained. Draconi Spatial is en route to the SCREE-KOPZ-WD2-651 system. This is your first visit to this system. You have 25 jumps remaining.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I gotta be at work at 11. 11 my time. And right now it's 7:30. Well, I got like another few hours or so.
Draconi Spatial is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress.
Vectors.
Draconi Spatial is in transit to the SCREE-KOPZ-WD2-561 system. This is your first visit to the system.
It is the first one. I was
4 jumps to go.
low-key feeling some elite, so I wanted to make sure I got it in.
Star 8 is notable relative to similar Class G stars, with an unusually high solar mass at 1.2 times sols and high luminosity.
Plus it's super chill.
It emits a yellow-white light. Planet 8
And that's what I need.
is a high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 6.5 times Earth's, an unusually high radius of well over 10,000 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of over 6,500 Kelvin. Planet A2 is exceptional, with an incredibly high mass at 9.2 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of over 11,000 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of well over 6,000 Kelvin. 21 bodies remain to be scanned. Draconi Spatial is now at maximum fuel capacity.
Yo, Jill explains everything. Hey, how's it going, Rezo? Super chill, that's the name of it. That's what we're here for. Booping all the stuff. Actually, we got a little gold star in this system, so we're the first ones here. So let's see what we can find.
Planet A5 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine metal rich in rocky rings.
What else? There was something. There we go. Bro, that's pretty much everything I do, let's be honest. Gotta have a place to relax, calm down, unwind, look at space. Yeah, I've got no complaints.
This body has high levels of germanium. Body A5E has high levels of germanium.
Ooh, that's a funky looking one. Look, he's got all those little bumps. He is 6 centimeters though? So, he's a lightweight boy.
Planet A4 is a notable high metal content world with an unusually high radius of over 9,500 kilometers.
Man, I was ready for him to tell me it's terraformable.
Moon Lunate 4 is notable, with an extremely high radius of over 3,500 kilometers.
We're cruising in a beluga. Because who doesn't like an exploration class beluga? Plus the cockpit looks pretty sweet. That's what you're going to be seeing most of when you're out and about.
Planet A3 is an exceptional Class 3 gas giant with an unusually high mass at over 2,500 times Earth's, an unusually high surface temperature of over 735 Kelvin, and a pristine rocky ring.
Ooh. I don't know if you guys just saw it, but up at the top left we got a little blue eye appearing, so we'll take a look at that after we scan up the system and see what would be interesting to take a look at here. I'm assuming there's like a either a shepherd's moon or something like that.
Lunate 3 is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 952 Kelvin.
It's probably that right there.
Lunate 3b is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of just over 398 Kelvin.
Oh yeah, pretty sweet cruising around. I spend too much on this game. What do you mean, like money? Because I do. But I also have oodles of hours in this game, so to me it's worth. Ooh, Starby. Okay, I hear those. We're gonna get these knocked out of the way first, so that way they're not annoying on the scanner. There we go. Work our way out.
This body contains large deposits of germanium.
Alright. Is this a water world? I bet you.
Planet B3 is notable, with terraformable conditions and abundant liquid water at the surface.
A water world. That's not a bad one to find. That's unmarked. Would be some good creds there. And then, what is this? 3 little satellite systems here. So we got 1. Alright. We got 2. And we got 3.
This star system holds every element that may be required to boost an explorer's jump range. Exploration class, green. Body B3 is a good candidate for mapping.
What's a shepherd's moon? If we've got one, I'll show you what it is. Otherwise, if we don't, I'll explain it to you. Now we've got a Trojan planet versus a shepherd's moon. We got a Trojan planet and a ringed Trojan planet. I don't know what that means. So shepherd moon is basically where you have a galactic entity with rings, and then the shepherd's moon is literally a moon that either orbits within the rings or right outside of it to the point where it's basically a giant asteroid, and it can be on either the inside or the outside of said ring. That's a shepherd's moon, kind of like it's guiding the ring around. Let's see here. Let's see here. Large group of asteroids. They lay at stable Lagrange points, usually about 60 degrees ahead or behind in orbit. So a Trojan planet isn't something that looks cool, but the way they orbit is they are on set orbits in which they stay a set amount of degrees away from each other. So that's not bad. So Trojan planets are pretty cool. A Titan planet, I'm assuming it's just real big. I actually don't know what a Titan planet is. Alright. Let's go scan up this water world. My space beluga. Yeah. Yeah, the Trojan is where they sit at the perpendicular degree angles, usually about 60 degrees, and it's kind of like tidally locked, where the planet doesn't rotate, but instead it's the orbit that rotates at the same amount, which is kind of cool. Kind of like two things always spinning at the same speed. Yep, and a ring Trojan is basically a Trojan with rings. So the planet with the rings that revolve around it, and technically you could have a shepherd moon also be a Trojan moon, where it orbits the rings around said planet, but as it orbits, the moon itself is also orbiting. So they basically are in cohabitable orbits around each other, set at a certain degree. So you could technically have both, but I'm sure the odds of that happening are pretty low. Thank you for coming to Space Talk Time with Blue. Well, so the way the Trojan works is you would have to have at least a parenting body. So if two galaxies were orbiting each other, and they were orbiting at the exact same rate, at the exact same distance, then yes. Because basically what you have to do is both items have to be like orbiting each other, and they have to stay a set degrees apart from each other. So like if you're at a 60-degree angle in which you are orbiting from the other one, it would stay at 60 degrees. Yeah. There's like, you can probably go to Wikipedia too if you wanted to get more in depth about it. But it's pretty cool. Lagrange points. Yeah, I would say it's a bit tricky, but there's definitely more math to it, but that's the easiest way to explain it. Because it is between what, L4 and L5. Don't worry about it, Sam. Don't worry about it. Yes. Yeah, that's a good example. I was gonna say, like I said, Sam, if you want to look it up, just kind of go look up what a Trojan celestial body is, and there's like, kind of, it's not confusing when you look at it, but it's kind of confusing to explain without a diagram. I was actually looking it up. I'm looking it up now to see if there's an easy way to explain it or a better way. And apparently, there's a formula to calculate the stability of a Trojan orbital body. And that, I guess, it's not confusing if you know what the variables are, because I'm reading what the variables are, but finding out how those variables exist would be kind of interesting. Because that has to do with, let's see here. Yo. Okay, well it's got an integral. Absolutely love doing integrals, not really. It's the reason I stopped engineering. That's not the reason, but fair enough. Okay. Huh. The more you learn. Alright, we're almost to this water world. What else was there to look at? I think it was just rings. Yeah, where'd my mouse go? This is the problem. Up in the top corner, there we go. So yeah, we got the Trojan planet and the ring Trojan planet. A terraformable water world, not bad. And then metal-rich and rocky rings. That terraformable water world's gonna be nice. It's no ELW. We still got to keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Let me just put it this way, Sam. The fact that this program actually calculates it is more I don't know why it would calculate it in this program, because I don't know what the point of it would be other than just knowing that info. Then again, it is canon and you want to make sure you get all the info possible. So it's nice to know, but really not needed.
Surface scanned by 15%.
I mean, that's fair. I enjoy that sort of stuff because it's kind of interesting. But it's math. It is math.
Surface map is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet B3 is a medium gravity terraformable water world. I am detecting low numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. The dense atmosphere is composed mostly of ammonia with an average surface temperature of 378 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Engage jump.
Acknowledged.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Destination confirmed.
Ready for system
Draco
transfer.
Spatial Experience 3KOK-F-306 system.
Math is used everywhere, my dude.
Three jumps remaining.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
You're
Planet
welcome.
1 is a remarkable high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 6.9 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of nearly 10,500 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of over 3,500 Kelvin. Ground War 3 is uncommon and notable, with metal-rich and rocky rings. 17 bodies remain to be scanned here.
A ringed brown dwarf. Nice.
Maximum fuel.
That's also fair. I don't mind doing it when it's actually something that I enjoy doing, right? But when you're in school, you don't enjoy doing it.
This body contains large deposits of arsenic and tellurium. Body 5D has large deposits of tellurium. Moon 5BA is a notable rocky body with an incredibly inclined orbit. This body has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, phosphorus, and selenium.
"3A is going to be interesting, I think.
Body 4C has large deposits of germanium and arsenic. This body contains very large deposits of germanium at 6.1% and large deposits of tellurium. Planet core is notable, with a pristine metal-rich ring. This body has very high levels of germanium at 6.0% and large deposits of tellurium. Planet 2 is a notable high metal content world with a pristine metal-rich ring.
I mean, you're not wrong, Sam. You're not wrong. Alright. What info do we get? We got a ring star, close orbital, a landable ring body, got a close orbital landable, 4CA, and a ringed star at 3. (3A) is metallic magma. I think 3A would be interesting to see. Landable ringed body at 2 is nice, but it's a high grav. We're going to avoid that. Close orbital landable is kind of cool, 4CA. Or a ring star at 3. Depending on how close the ring star is, we can check out 3A. If it's not that cool, we'll just peace. Because it looks like it's 2 light seconds from the body, which may be interesting. You can't. So right now, if anything has an atmosphere, you can't break through the atmosphere. You just kind of hit it, kind of like, remember that one time back in the day when we flew into a black hole and we kind of just booped off of it? That's basically what happens. Now, in the new update that they're working on, where they have like human feet landing, where you can get out of your ship and walk around, which is coming out next year, they're also going to let us land on low atmosphere planets. Waterworld still isn't going to be in it, but hopefully we can get some other ones that we can land on that actually has like an atmosphere, which will be pretty sweet. Alright, so there's the ringed star. Interesting. Yeah, let's lower down. So it's a brown dwarf. And from there, you've got a ringed brown dwarf. That's pretty sweet. Wonder if you'll need a bunch of heat sinks to do atmospherics? You know what? Probably not. They'll probably just give us another thing, kind of like the planetary landing module, but it'll be like a reinforced planetary landing module. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. Sounds like an easy cop-out. I'm curious that when you're in flight with atmospherics, if they actually affect the way your ship handles. I'm assuming first off, not right away, just because they did say specifically very low atmospheres. But it would be interesting.
8 geological surface signals detected. Surface map is finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet Threa is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. Sensors detect low levels of active iron lava flows at the surface. The surface temperature averages 179 Kelvin. All worthwhile bodies have been mapped.
We'll go for this one. Hour and 40 minutes, my dude. Alright, I don't think we're going to get as many cool pictures as we want, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get here. Hey, thank you, Rezo. For the follow, I do appreciate that. We'll land, get our signal, and then maybe go somewhere else, see if we can get a better picture here. Yeah, it's a little too far up. You know what? We'll still ping it. We'll go from there. Hydrate. I got my water. I should make some tea, actually. That sounds like a plan. I'll do that here in a bit.
Great Pony Spatial has entered normal space close to planet SC6-3063A. Glide mode initiated. SC6-3063 is a low-gravity world, at 17 centimos.
Is it going to be down in this crevasse, or is it up on top?
Glide completed.
Alright then. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, where are we gonna land? That is the question. There's an empty spot right in the middle. Maybe we can just do that. Come on, my dude.
Touchdown on SC6-SC6-3063A. Coordinates are minus 49.38 degrees latitude, minus 13.23 degrees longitude.
Alright. Crewman Vega, you're with me.
Affirmative, Commander.
Buggy launched.
Gotta find somewhere to park. Lights off.
Making it so.
Alright. So, look at this, actually. These are pretty cool. Like, obviously they're pretty generic, but how they're all grouped together kind of looks pretty sweet. Where is the star? There you are. Actually, we can get a decent picture of that as well. There's the one I was looking for right there. There we go. We can do something along this way. That's not bad. I'll accept that. Let's go up a little, straighten it out. Maybe pull it in a little. We'll get a tight angle and then we'll get a wide angle. Alright. There we go. Have a little explore around. Lights on.
Complying.
You meant in the picture? Yeah, I've already went out of it. Lights on.
That is already done.
Can you not turn on high beams? What do they call it? Diff beam, full beam. Full beam? No, I didn't think that worked. That's real bright though. Yeah, oh well. You're not wrong, the lights probably would have looked kind of cool, but it may have also blinded us, so...
Bucky standing by for recovery.
I like the tire marks, how they show up kind of like a blue-gray here.
SRV standing by for recovery.
Alright. And... yoink.
Buggy docked.
Bro, I appreciate you hanging out, Sam. You have a great rest of your day. And get that sleep, my dude. The reflection isn't quite right. Yeah, just making sure. Ooh, that got confusing real quick. The reflection isn't quite right because of the star, but it still has a reflection of the star. That's fair. Sam, you know you deserve that though. There we go. But for real, hope you enjoy your night. Mr. Australia Man. Next system en route.
Locking system destination.
Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
Jump in progress.
Jumping to next
Draconic
system.
Spatial is traveling to the SCREEK-AOQZ-WD2-2718 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols. Scanning now. System scan complete.
Nice and easy. How many jumps off are we, by the way? 22. That's not bad.
Fuel at maximum.
Engage jump.
Readying the FTL drive.
Jump in progress.
Navigation for
Draconic
next
Spatial
system.
is traveling to the SCREEK-AORZ-WD2-5667 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Engaging exit protocols.
21 jumps left.
Bro, I'll try my
Scanning
best. I
now.
appreciate you.
One body remains to be scanned. Draconic Spatial is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Make sure we go 10C. It's what we go. There we go. Yes, giant.
Planet B1 is a notable gas giant with water-based life with an incredibly elongated and extremely inclined orbit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress. Draconic Spatial is traveling to the
Jumping to next
SCREEK-AORZ-WD2-5503 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level. As you wish.
2 out of 21 bodies have been scanned. Fuel at maximum.
Alright. Let's see if we get another jackpot system. What is this? 21, 19 bodies left to scan. Nobody else has scanned stuff here before. Let's see what we get.
B3 is notable, with terraformable conditions.
Nice.
Planet B3 is a notable icy body with an unusually high surface temperature of just over 336 Kelvin. Planet B4 is a notable icy body with an extremely elongated orbit. Planet B5 is a notable icy body with an extremely elongated orbit. Planet B7 is a notable icy body with an incredibly high surface temperature of just over 423 Kelvin. Body A1 has large deposits of germanium. A6 set is notable, with an incredibly inclined orbit. Body A3 is a recommended candidate for mapping.
Sure thing. Alright, terraformable HMC. You will be mine.
Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A3 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Most prevalent in the thin atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 375 Kelvin. You have mapped all interesting bodies.
Alright, on to the next one. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Destination confirmed.
Jumping to next
Drake
system.
Space Shield is in transit to discrete QQ-XD2-3110 system. Caution, neutron star detected.
Ooh.
This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels now at 90%.
Acknowledged.
This neutron star is uncommon and notable, relative to similar class M neutron stars, with an extremely high average density of over 165 quadrillion kilograms per cubic meter. 4 bodies remain to be scanned. Planet 1 is notable, with an unusually elliptical orbit. Planet 2 is notable, with an unusually elliptical orbit.
Kind of want to take a picture.
Frameshift drive charging.
Enter normal space in the vicinity of star spree KOQE-XT2-3110.
Hey, how you doing, Hungry Monkey? How you doing? Let's face this tail here. There we go. That's nice. Now, do we want it on the black side or actually? Alright. Let's change this orientation a little bit. We fly along the horizon line here, right? And we can get like a split. Like a half and half. Kind of an interesting shot. Or maybe we just leave the ship out of it in general. And we just go for the neutron. Yeah, that'll be cool. And presto. Engage jump.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Telemetry obtained.
Navigation.
Dreamland spatial is traveling to the Spree KOQE-XT2-1002 system. Caution, neutron star detected. This is your first visit to the system.
Got another neutron boy.
This neutron star is uncommon and notable, with an extremely high average density at well over 275 quadrillion kilograms per cubic meter. 2 bodies remain to be scanned here.
This one's pretty slow. It's just kind of
A noteworthy
chilling.
new Galnet article has been published,
Oh?
entitled Terrorism Respite as Marlinists Prepare for New Homes. The news report is ready. Planet 2 is remarkable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of just over 3000 Kelvin and pristine metal rich in rocky rings.
We may check that one out. We got a gas giant somewhere too.
Planet 1 is a remarkable Class 4 gas giant with an unusually inclined orbit and a pristine rocky ring.
Alright, let's go check out this HMC. Because an HMC with rings sounds pretty sweet. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the super chill stream we're having today. Gotta do what I gotta do before work. here we go. What are we dealing with? Hey. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm gonna drop real quick so we can take a photo.
Space in the vicinity of planets Greek AOQE-XD2-10022.
Pretty chill. Look at the glowing red on there. I kind of need to jump back though, just to get a little bit closer to the ring. Maybe a little bit closer but further away, if that makes sense. Like down but back.
The spatial has jumped to Super Cruise.
Like down and back.
Left Super Cruise close to planets Greek AOQE-XD2-10022.
Something like that, yeah. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. What I want to wait for is those lines to go away. The hyperspace lines. There we go. Something like that looks pretty sweet. And then we're also going to get uh-oh. Hold on. Let's try this again. There it is. If we do this, and focus, I don't like the blur. There we go. Get that picture as well. Next system en route.
System destination locked.
Engage jump.
Preparing for jump.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jump in progress.
Readying for system
Draconian
jump
spaceship
now.
is heading to the Scree KOKU-FC6-103 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels now at 71% capacity.
Scanning now.
2 out of 27 bodies have been scanned. Draconian space shield is now fully refueled.
Starting to get a little toasty. So many belt clusters. All right.
Planet B3 is a notable Class 3 gas giant with a pristine rocky ring. Body B3D contains high levels of arsenic. Planet B2 is notable, with pristine rocky and metal-rich rings. This body contains high levels of germanium. This body contains large deposits of germanium. Body B2C has large deposits of arsenic.
I missed one right there. There it is.
Planet A2 is notable, with pristine metal-rich and icy rings. This body contains high levels of arsenic. This body contains large deposits of germanium and tellurium. Body A1C has large deposits of germanium. This star system contains every element available from surface prospecting. Exploration class, Gold. Body B1 is a recommended candidate to map.
B1. That was the metallic rich one, yeah. Got a bit to fly. But we can do that. I'm sitting up. I promise. Ugh. There we go. Low key, you could feel the lean. I know you could. $38,000 light seconds. My favorite part of Elite, flying in a straight line. Bro, thank you for that sub. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we finally made it to this little bad boy. Scan him up. 6 probes. It helps lots. I do like the little subby sub. Alright, are we gonna get this first try? You also got a little blue tree now.
Surface scanned by 50%.
And... oh, so close. Alright, let's ping it on this other side here.
Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet B1 is a medium gravity metal-rich body. I detect high levels of active iron lava flows. The atmosphere is composed primarily of sulfur dioxide with an average surface temperature of 1267 Kelvin. All bodies of interest have been mapped.
Fair enough. Next system en route.
Locking system destination.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this ship's paint job is coming apart.
Jump in progress. Draconi Spatio is en route to the Scrikeo RE-XD2-633 system. This is your first visit to this system. Jumps remaining. Fuel tanks are at 99%
Scanning
capacity.
now.
Commander. Planet A1 is notable, with an unusually high radius of well over 9,500 kilometers. 11 bodies remain to be scanned in this system. Fuel at maximum.
It's very white. Very bright. Alright.
Planet A4 is a notable Class 3 gas giant with a pristine metal-rich ring.
Very nice.
Body A4b has high levels of germanium. This body contains large deposits of germanium. This body has high levels of germanium and tellurium. This body contains large deposits of germanium.
Geos, nice.
Body A4c has high levels of germanium and
Gotta
tellurium.
keep an eye out for bios is what we're really looking for.
Planet A5 is notable, with pristine rocky and metal-rich rings. Planet A3 is a notable high metal content world with a pristine metal-rich ring.
And two Gs.
Planet A2 is a notable metal-rich body with pristine metal-rich and rocky rings. This body has large deposits of chromium and manganese. Body A2 is a recommended candidate for mapping.
Alright, we're gonna go map A2. And since we're mapping A2, we're probably gonna land on it too. And by 2, I mean as well. 6 probes, I could do that.
Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A2 is a medium gravity metal-rich body with pristine metal-rich and rocky rings that is suitable for landing. This planet has high levels of active iron lava flows at the surface. It is devoid of any atmosphere. The surface temperature averages 1,301 Kelvin. Body A2 contains high levels of chromium and manganese. All worthwhile bodies are now mapped. 22 geological surface signals detected. Scanning of pristine metal-rich ring is now complete. Scanning of pristine rocky ring is now finished.
I'd love the geosignal to be in the sun a little bit. Like, that one. Is there another one? That one will work.
Orbital flight engaged.
Great Spatial has entered normal space in the vicinity of planet SCREEKORE-XD2-63382. Flight mode initiated. Warning. SCREEKORE-XD2-63382 is a medium gravity world at 1 Guarani and 83 centimos. Flight completed.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing modules. Landing gear deployed.
Do like a spin move so that way we slow down our descent. Get a little bit closer.
Touchdown on SCREEKORE-XD2-63382. Coordinates are minus 18.33 degrees latitude, 66.57 degrees longitude.
Nice. All right, boys. That's where we're going to end it for today. Next time we'll get out, explore, take a look and see what we got here. But let's grab this shot here. Yeah, that'll do. The reflection off the planet from here looks pretty sweet. But I appreciate you guys all hanging out and everything today. I've got to go get ready for the work stuff and things. But yeah, we'll do this again, same time tomorrow. I will see you then. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your guys' days. Thank you, LO, for that follow. I do appreciate it.
Goodbye.